What's up, everyone? It's your girl, JJ, and today we're going to be talking about personal development and self-improvement. Two things that are very near and dear to my heart. I'm all about improving myself, kind of that 1% everyday mentality. Definitely that get up and go energy where every day you wake up and you just strive to be that much better than you were yesterday or the day prior. So I believe in that, and I definitely execute that to my best of my ability. Do I think I'm the best? No. But do I have a lot of drive? Yes, I do. But that's part of the challenge that I think a lot of people are missing. So to help you with that and to help you keep on track with your goals, your ambitions, where you want to be in life, from where you are now to where you want to be, I can help you with that. The way I can help you with that is by creating what's called a dreams list. Now, I know what you're thinking. It just sounds like another bucket list thing or, what have you. But it's actually a book called The Dreams List. The author is actually from my home state, and he wrote this book. So it was given to me by a good friend when I left the corporate world. And he would not steer me wrong. Just a great guy and someone I really look up to. So he gave me this when I left the corporate world to pursue other entrepreneurial endeavors. And yeah, so I want to share it with you and kind of what it's about and how to do it. So what it is it's pretty much like your personal roadmap, right? To your self-discovery, your self-best self. And you can start it off with different buckets. And then you cross them off as you see fit. And the best thing is it's personal to you. So what your accomplishments want to be, you write them down as needed. The best thing about this is it doesn't revolve around money. I believe that each and every one of us, ultimately will feel like we never have enough money, right? We never have enough time, we never have enough money. So this kind of takes that out of the equation, and it might also give you a new perspective on money in itself. So how you look at money, how you perceive it, and your beliefs around it. This book might ultimately shape your relationship with money. So definitely take a look into that, because it's not your typical, I go to my 9 to 5 and then that's all I can do. This shapes your consciousness about it, around money in itself. So the tools that you're gonna need for creating your dreams list are pen, paper. I've seen it done on Excel spreadsheets, Google Docs, just any type of, or even in your notes section in your phone. Really anything you can just to get it jotted down. I believe that jotting things down is the key to success as well. You have your thoughts written out, you have your plans, your goals, your achievable actions to obtain those goals. You can't fail, right? So write everything down via however you see fit. All right, so my dreams list, JJ's dreams list. I jotted this one down super quickly, just to kind of give you a rough draft on, things you can put down and what you might be thinking about for yourself, that you could create. So in these buckets, I have travel, relationships, my skills, career, and giving back. So with these, I've only put 4 buckets. Even on the cover, he has 6, right? So it really depends on how broad you want to take it and how deep you want to go. The more narrow you can be about it, the better. Not just say, hey, I want to travel the world, right? Okay, well, maybe start by different countries. Like, what country do you want to go to first? Or what do you want to experience when you're at that country? Things like that. So, get going with that. I like doing this for myself at least once a year. It's a good refresher. It's kind of a good pick-me-up on, if I'm feeling a little lost, or I'm not sure where I want to go, or I'm not sure if I'm even making any progress. I can look back and say, oh, you know what? I've done that. I've done that. I've done that. I've done that. Or you know what? Maybe I still have areas where I could have done something and I just haven't yet. So kind of revisiting it and saying, well, why haven't I done that yet? So me being me as a highly driven individual person, who tends to see the bigger picture on things, this is good for me because it narrows me down. It brings me center back to reality where I can go into that next step, right? So I can't just say, hey, JJ, create a business, an e-commerce business, and run off with it. No, I need to create the steps, right? I need to go, setting up a bank account, setting up my e-commerce website, setting up links, everything that goes into it, so that someday down the road, that big picture moment can all come coming back to me. And I get chills just thinking about that because I know that if I stay true to myself and I stay true to my list and true to my just goals and ambitions in life, like if you can keep it like dreaming it and keep reaching for it, it is achievable. So back to JJ's dream list. So let's kick it off with travel, something easy, right? So I definitely want to travel the world. I want to travel to a lot of different countries. I've only personally been out of the country once, right? So not a lot. Some people have never traveled out of the country, but my goal is to travel out of the country quite frequently and visit all types of friends all over the world. My top three would be Switzerland, Paris, France, or Italy or Greece. So those would probably be my top three. I don't have a lot of detail in there right now for what I'd like to do there, but that's somewhere down the line, that's somewhere down the road. It's on my list for now, and it's something in the back of my mind that I'm gonna keep searching for, that I know someday I'll ultimately be enjoying. Relationships. So personally, right, I'm a MILF, so I could go two different ways with this in my life, right? Where I'm totally content with where I'm at. Single, I already have my children. I just keep grinding, literally grinding my workout until I just set all my dreams and aspirations. Or I do it with someone else. So I would love to co-create a business, if you will, some sort of operation where I am with a partner and we have that company together and, see eye to eye on a lot of things and move that company forward in different ways. And I'd also like on the fun side of being in a relationship, I'd like to travel with that spouse, my spouse, or, possibly have more children. I do have it really narrowed down mentally. But that's, if the stars align type of thing. It's not a need, it's a want. So go into that on a different video. But yeah, it would be a want for sure. And skills careers. So back to it, I would love to create an e-commerce business, utilizing AI creative advances. I think AI is huge right now, obviously. Everyone's using it, and to really utilize it in the e-commerce business that I am thinking of, it would just hit. And it's something no one's done before, and I know it's a need. So, pretty cool. Another thing is I would give a TED Talk, right? Because who the fuck wouldn't want to give a TED Talk? Are you kidding me? If I had that opportunity, sign me up all day long. I think that would just be amazing to get up there and speak about some different important topics that I find interesting and fascinating. Usual things, 1,000+ on YouTube for subscribers. Hey, 1 million on Insta. I think these are definitely doable goals too. I don't think I'm like overreaching or, I think I'm being very, what's the word? I can't think of it. I'm being very reasonable with this. So, and the last would be to speak at my alma mater, because I just think that would be badass to go back to my university and give a speech, even to a graduating class. I think that'd be really cool. My last bucket list here, I have giving back. I think that's huge. I believe in, what goes around comes around. And if I am in a position where I think I'll be in a few years, giving back, it would almost be, you know, priority number one. But priority number one, you know, it would probably be family and my generational wealth. But, you know, realistically, I'm a huge giver. I love people. I love making people happy. I love just giving that feeling that someone feels seen, I think is something that I really enjoy. So yeah, making someone feel seen, I think is totally up there for giving back. It just encompasses everything. And part of that would be helping and supporting build family shelters in different states, different areas, definitely that are in need. That'd be my big way of giving back. Obviously, a lot of different little ways, but that would be the big way. And my other thing would be write an autobiography, publish a children's book. I have so many amazing ideas. I'm a pretty creative person. Sometimes I don't always get them from pen to paper, you know, lesson number one. But I would like to write a children's book about a cow called Utterly. Super cute in my head. Hope to one day put that on paper. So what are you waiting for? Get ready to tap into your dream list. Start creating your dream life. What are you waiting for? The world is your oyster. And as I always like to say, being fearless moves you forward. So start today.